How proficient do you think you are in English? Are you able to hold a conversation, read a newspaper, or write an email without much difficulty? If you've been studying English as a second language, you might be familiar with the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, also known as CEFR. Today, we're going to delve into the B1 level of this framework, examining each skill, starting with reading comprehension. Picture this: you're at a B1 level. You're not just a beginner anymore, but you're not quite fluent yet. You're somewhere in between, in a stage often referred to as intermediate. So, what exactly does that mean in terms of reading comprehension? At the B1 level, your reading skills should be developed enough to understand texts that use everyday or job-related language. You should be able to understand the description of events, feelings, and wishes in personal letters. In other words, you're not just reading, you're comprehending, interpreting, and relating to the written words. Now you might ask yourself, how does this compare to an A2 level? Well, at the A2 level, you would be able to understand short, simple texts on familiar matters of a concrete type, which consist of high-frequency, everyday, or job-related language. Moving on to listening comprehension. At the B1 level, you should be able to understand the main points of clear standard speech on familiar matters that you regularly encounter at work, school, leisure, etc. You can handle most situations likely to arise whilst traveling in an area where the language is spoken. You can also understand the main point in many radio or TV programs on current affairs or topics of personal or professional interest when the delivery is relatively slow and clear. At the A2 level, however, you could understand phrases and the highest frequency vocabulary related to areas of most immediate personal relevance. You could catch the main point in short, clear, simple messages and announcements. Next, we have spoken interaction and production. When it comes to speaking, a B1 level means you can connect phrases in a simple way in order to describe experiences and events, your dreams, hopes, and ambitions. You can briefly give reasons and explanations for opinions and plans. You can narrate a story or relate the plot of a book or film and describe your reactions. In contrast, at the A2 level, you can communicate in simple and routine tasks requiring a simple and direct exchange of information on familiar and routine matters. You can describe in simple terms aspects of your background, immediate environment, and matters in areas of immediate need. Finally, we arrive at writing. With a B1 level, you can write simple, connected text on topics that are familiar or of personal interest. You can write personal letters describing experiences and impressions. An A2 level, however, means you could write short, simple notes and messages relating to matters in areas of immediate needs. So, to wrap it up, the B1 level is all about becoming more independent with the language. You're moving away from the basics and starting to engage more deeply with the language. You're able to understand and express more complex thoughts and ideas, and you're becoming more comfortable in different situations, whether it's reading a book, having a conversation, or writing an email. Remember, language learning is a journey. It's not about rushing to the finish line, but about enjoying the process and celebrating the progress. Keep going, and you'll be amazed at how far you've come.